everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Lux. And today it's another foundation review. Not a wear test because I have way too much to do today. I'm not going to be able to check in because I'm going to be in public. I'm going to have my mask on and I'm not going to be able to take it off and show you the foundation, etc. So it will be a review and a first impression. If you'd like me to do a wear test on this foundation, leave me a message in the comments and I'll make sure to plan one. But from the thumbnail, you probably figured out what foundation I'm talking about. And it's the Peau Soft, what is this? Radiant Fluid Foundation in Matte with SPF of 20. This retails for $130. Yes, $130. But let's see if it's worth the $130. You know how I feel about my base. I takes care of my base. I like a good foundation, good skincare, and guess what? This has both foundation, skincare. It's like the best of both worlds. My favorite makeups, favorite foundation, favorite skincare is blended together, right? If you can find a good product that does both for you, then in my mind, $130 is worth it. But does this actually live up to the price? I don't know. You're going to have to keep watching to find out. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you at the end. All right, y'all. So let's open this back up. This bottle is everything, y'all. Okay, this is color 070. I've already primed. I used the Hourglass Veil Primer today. It's gonna take a minute. Hold up. We're gonna start off with one pump. We'll start off with one. Have a clean Marc Jacobs face tube. And you know what? I'm gonna go light with this, and I'm gonna no, not that light. Okay. And it does have fragrance, y'all. It reminds me of La Mer, but just not as strong as La Mer. Y'all can't even see that. Tell me y'all can see it. No, it's on there though, because it's covering up the little bit of texture that I have. Let me bring y'all in a little closer. Whoop. Almost fall over. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it on this side. I think this is probably the closest match to my skin that I have ever gotten. And I know y'all probably like, you ain't putting nothing on, but I am. Look, see? And this was a clean brush. But y'all, look. It's a perfect match. Like, I know I say perfect, like a couple of other ones, I'm like, okay, it's a good match, it's a perfect. This is like a perfect. Like, is there such thing as double perfect? I used that whole pump. I'm gonna, that was really like a half a pump, not a full pump that I just did. And I just wanna, y'all, this is, this is like, all right, wait. Let me finish. I wasn't gonna post this video tomorrow, but now I think I'm gonna have to just go ahead and upload it like now. It doesn't have a golden undertone, I don't think. Like, I should have looked it up. But when I look, anything in the B range was too golden. It just warmed up my face too much. Because I have a neutral undertone. Let me do that. Come on, y'all. And this finish, I don't feel anything on my face. Do you hear me? I don't feel anything. Let me show you. That's the finish right there, right? And you could tell, well, I have gray hair, but you maybe can't, but you can't even tell, like, you know how when you're putting your foundation on and you're like, oh, I have to blend into my hairline. I'm like, did I blend into my hairline or didn't I? Because it, like, it's a match. Or am I tripping? Tell me, am I tripping? What are y'all thinking? I have a lot of light in here today, a lot of natural light coming in, right? I just still have my lighting up, but it's not nighttime. When I normally, at times can tape, or in the early morning before the sun comes up, right? So I have a lot of light coming into my room right now. Let me go like this. Y'all see that? And okay, let me see the bottle real quick, because I didn't even read this. It is a liquid foundation inspired by the radiance of a diamond drapes of subtle veil of light over a matte finish. A hybrid of makeup and skincare. And I can tell, because when I was putting it on, it felt like skincare, right? It didn't feel like makeup. And I don't know if that makes any sense to y'all, what I'm trying to say. Like, when you put the, let me make it up, the NARS on, or this, it feels like makeup. It may not look like it, but you can still feel it. It's a little bit weighty, like double wear will weigh your face down. But this is like I'm like, did I put it on? But I did put it on. I can still feel it. It hasn't even dried down yet, even though this is very soft matte. And I swear to you guys, I'm going to put another layer on to see how it builds, but I don't need it. I don't need another layer on. This feels phenomenal. Okay, y'all, I know y'all probably like, Chrissy, you was in love with that $150 Shade and Illuminate foundation by Tom Ford. You love Lumiere. Now you got this $130 foundation talking about you love. Listen, I cannot help it if the product feels like skin, you know? I am really, really, really shocked. I am. And it's a radiant fluid foundation, but matte. And it only has an SPF of 20, so it's not like it's loaded with SPF. you know, but it has skin capture. Oh my God, skincare in the product, and you can feel it. Like I can feel, it feels like I put a moisturizer on instead of a foundation. That's what I'm trying to say. Moisturizer on instead of foundation. And I am going to pump another pump out. But I will tell you, if you look at the difference between the first pump and this one, it oxidizes. You see that? It does change a little bit, because you see it here, it's a lot darker than the pump I just made. So y'all see that? So it will get a little darker. Yeah, that it oxidized. Okay, so we're gonna put another layer on. Not that I need it. We're gonna do it. This feels so good. Oh, damn. Yup, I said it. Oh, damn. Yep. It's getting darker. Now I'm not doing a wear test today. This will just be a first impression. I will pin a comment to let you know how it wore, because I am going to be, now I see it. Now I can see where it needs to blend a little bit. Now it's the same shade. Isn't that crazy? All right, so I saw an oxidized shade on my hand, and I didn't blend that out. Let me just make sure I'm blending. I have an eye doctor's appointment. I know he's gonna be looking at my eyes like, why you got all that on and you know you have to put your face against everything? They'll have a lot of cleaning to do after they take me off the equipment. But it's time for new glasses. Okay, y'all, look. Because I have this camera on, these lights and the natural light, it is really putting a lot of light on my face. But if I were to come back a little bit so I'm not so far up on it, and I just let you guys see the color of match to my chest, OMG. In my mind, this works, right? Especially when I have to still add bronzer, right? Look at that. And it feels so good on my skin. Let me just, you want a close up? Here we go. Check out the forehead. And I have wrinkles. I don't know if you can't even see it. Of the texture, you can't unless I make funny faces. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let me just wipe my hand before I get it on my shirt. Okay, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling the way it looks. Let's hope it wears well. Now, for the concealer, this is so not the right color, but but we're going to try to trick my skin. I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to try. Here, this is the color Nutmeg, which if I go like this, it could almost be my corrector shade, which is what we might do, is use it as the corrector shade because of the red. Use it as the corrector shade, and then I'll have to go over it with another concealer. You know what? I want to use my finger. It can't correct. Let's try. It's darker, y'all, I know. This is not a highlighting shade for me. But I'm doing this to correct the color. Now that's corrected somewhat. Now I am going to have to go over it with another one. So what I am going to do is I'm pulling out my Pat McGrath. And I'm gonna go the M21 and I'm gonna go over it because I do need to highlight it. I'm not gonna do that much. I'm not gonna go crazy today. Just wanna wet my beauty blender a little bit. I know I got a lot of pink going on today. I don't want to disturb too much of my foundation because I'm really liking the way it looks. Just wanted to slightly brighten my under eye, and that's exactly what that did. I didn't even put a lot on, so it didn't I have something in my eye. It didn't brighten it too much, but oh my gosh, what is this in my eye? Okay, all right, y'all. I am going to go in with my Chantecaille HD Perfecting Powder in Translucent. And the reason I'm going in with this one because it is bright as hell. And it will further brighten my under eye. Okay. What do you guys think? I haven't even done the rest of my face yet. I like this foundation. And I like the application and I like the texture of the concealer. This is just not the right shade. And because of the red undertone of Nutmeg, I'm thinking I'll try it again. I'm gonna put it on before my foundation to really color correct my under eye, then put my foundation on and buy a second tube, which it will be the brightening shade for the actual brightening of the under eye. And I think that will work very well together because it did color correct a little bit, but not a lot. And I think it's just because I didn't want to put too much on over my foundation, right? So even though I could have, and they do have color correctors, right? But because I already bought the wrong shade, instead of taking it back, I'm going to use that, especially since it has that red undertone, as my corrector shade. Yeah. All right, I'm going to finish my face and I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So what I did was I turned my ring light off because between all the natural light, the ring light, and the soft boxes, the shine against my face was, I think, making the foundation look a tad bit different. I wanted to make sure it looked as natural, right? So I turned the ring light off. I have my soft boxes on still, but there's a lot of natural light shining right now. So you're seeing the foundation. Now granted, I have bronzer and stuff on now, but look at that. And it's just such a bright shirt, but look at it. Look at that. That's a great match. Look at the skin. My skin feels fabulous. It does. It feels fat. It doesn't feel like I have makeup on, with the exception of my eyes, of course. But my skin feels like silk. You know, my first impression is, as you can tell, I am overwhelmed with excitement. This foundation definitely will remain in my rotation. Not sure yet if it's going to knock my Lumiere down or my my shade in Illuminate yet. It might knock the shade in Illuminate down, maybe not the Lumiere. I think I might have a battle of the foundation soon, so I can see which ones actually I enjoy, because I actually enjoy them all. This right here though, this right here, I still need to see how it wears for the day. Like I said, I'm going to the eye doctor now. I know they're going to be looking at me like, where are you going with the bold lip and you wearing a mask? It's all good though. I know what color my lips are underneath the mask. So this is the Matte Trance by Pat McGrath in Deep Orchid. My eyes, I have the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid eyeshadow in the color Ultraviolet on my lid. As a base, I went in with the Natasha Denona Love Palette. I have the color, let me do this. I have the color Trust as a transition shade and an outer corner shade. I have the color next to it, Transparent, in my inner corner and as a brow bone highlight. I took the same color Trust under my lower lash line. In the inner part of my lower lash line, I put a little bit of Pure Love, only because I thought it complemented the Ultraviolet well. Just so you know what's on the rest of my face, Gucci bronzer, Benefit highlighter in the color Cookie, and there you have it. So like I said, so far I'm giving this an A, not an A+, but an A. From a foundation perspective, it does feel like skincare, y'all. I cannot believe how good this feels. I am excited to see how it wears. So those are my thoughts for right now. I'm hoping that it performs as good as it feels. So tell me what you think down in the comments. You like the finish? Come on, how could you say no to that? Look at that. Oh my God. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me at Chris Loves Lux on IG. Like the video, share the video, and most important, stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna keep looking at myself, y'all. All right, bye, y'all. Bye.